Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals to see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Chi-Town is in the building. North Carolina is up in the house. What it do? What it do? The ATL shout up in this thing. Y'all come on in. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the share button. Salute Willie. Dallas is up in the house. What it do? What it do? Texas up in the building. You say domestic love on STD Friday. What it do? What it do? So we already short on lights. We showing up here. So the 414 Kill Walker is checking on in the place to be. Willie, what it do? What it do? Supporting all the channels. I appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, happy Friday. Just say, hope you're doing well. What's happening, chat? What's good? They say Willie needed YT detox or was in YT jail. You know, damn, they're both it is what it is. He said, what's going on? What's going on, you good people? Say the Bronx, New York is up in this. So we're popping faster like it 30 minutes of 5 and try to go on and give you a little something. He said, Willie, Willie ass came. He said, I'm crying. Got to be more careful. Said 334 to go. Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? What it do? Y'all please hit that like button. Please hit the like button to say Willie just got out on bail. Bam. Say we round here. That's what's up. California's up in the building. Minneapolis, Minnesota up in this thing. What it do? What it do? He say Pastor is back on YT for killing the screen. First like, I appreciate that right there from the ATL. Cause you is my brother. Pastor, my brother. I appreciate that right there. For real though. Thank you to everybody who have been sending me just a whole bunch of videos of what's been going on out here in these streets. Baltimore's in there, bit. What it do? Say at work with it. He say we need your number, player, so we can check up on you. Make sure that we is that you was unmolested. I appreciate that right there. That's what's up. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash shout. You say glad you're back. Happy STD Friday. Happy STD Friday to you. Appreciate that right there. Nebraska's up in the building. What it do? What it do? Shout out to Jay for the $1 cash shout. You say YouTube, hey no, you okay? That's what I appreciate that. And that right there was back from Wednesday. Shout out to Marissa for the $2 cash out. You say lost you. What happened? That was back from Wednesday too, man. It took play on down. I'm gonna show y'all why. I'm gonna show you good people why. During this show. So just lay around for it. Just lay around for it. Jackson, Mississippi is up in the building. As y'all come on in, y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, do all that fly stuff. We screaming everywhere. Out here in these streets. What it look like? We had 67 likes. Yeah, what it is. We ain't finna cry about it today. We just finna go ahead on and give y'all a whole bunch of news. Give y'all a whole bunch of news, because it is a whole bunch of news that's out here. If y'all new around here, subscribe. Hey, Sugar in chat, Tyler, Texas up in this thing. What's good? What is happening, you good people? Thank y'all for joining the player. Y'all please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com, subscribe to the website. Click on the get link or something like that. If you all would like to, what is that thing called? Get you some merch or something. Go ahead on and do that right there. Y'all please remember, go around here. Go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com is the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, to smell something like that right here, just go around to thepleasantcandles.com, get your orders in today. It will be shipped. What time it is? It'll be shipped out today if you get it on in the day by a certain time. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. Texas up in the building one more again. We got Mississippi up in this thing. Shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. I hear these doggos scream. Oh, Jesus. That right there. Got my first yawn of the day on in. I saw a few things. Y'all finna go ahead on and get on into it. And again, in case you're new around here, we just do things just a little bit different. We discuss the news. We discuss the news that's out here and what we see. And that way we can just go ahead on with the rest of our day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we be having like a bad day. Then you get to see the Willie Williams show. And then you be like, you know what? I'm having a better day now, instead of just this 100% bad day at this moment. Help you through your job, help you through your dealing with your churn and stuff like that. Help you deal with your baby daddy, your baby mama, you know. Help you deal with your ops. Yeah. You say that the yawns are contagious. That's what's up. I be trying not to, but it just be taking over sometime. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a heartbeat. Players don't need a heartbeat. We don't need a heartbeat. Willie, what does that statement mean? That statements mean that we don't care how you look. We don't care how you look for the most part. We don't care how old you is either. Come on now. We don't care if you're 18 or 80. It don't matter. You still holding on to that thing that we pretty much live for, and that is monkey. That's pretty much what we live for. I know. Well, we don't live for that right there. I got different goals and stuff. Yeah. But technically, our goals is to get some more money in whatever our goals is. It is to make us some more paper, and typically, when we make more paper, we can do more things that would typically attract women. So it just is what it is. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $10 cash app. Say for my dog 2020 and Humphreys. I say cat. It say catch some pass. I appreciate that right there. What it do? Thank you for being around here, man. What is that? Fayetteville, North Carolina's up in this thing. What it do? Come on in. Let's go on. Is that Grady? That Grady Hospital. They tears shouted up in the A. That's Georgia for most folks who don't know what that is. We don't care about your age. We don't care about your, stuff like that right there. Because we going out here to Grady Hospital. We at the hospital. Typically, people who go to hospital is what we would deem sick people or people who need some type of care, because there's something is wrong, something has happened, there's an ailment going on, and anything like that right there. But we have a lawsuit against Grady Hospital. Has been announced. A lawsuit. Grady has been announced. Put this up on the screen for you real quick. Let's go ahead on and see what the lawsuit is about at Grady.
The family of a 73-year-old woman who was allegedly sexually assaulted by a male nurse while staying at Grady has now filed a lawsuit against the hospital. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes was at a news conference in Cobb County where Eva Lay's family claims the hospital didn't have adequate security for her and other female patients. We're listening, Deidre.
Yeah, the news conference, Alex, wrapped up just a short time ago. The alleged assault, the family and attorneys tell us, occurred last October. Now, they say Eva Lay was admitted to the hospital with congestive heart failure. She was in the ICU. The alleged incident occurred on October 10th of last year. Now, that is when they say the alleged assault happened, where a surveillance camera recorded the nurse tech entering the 73-year-old woman's ICU room where he remained alone with her for about 15 minutes. Now, it was during that period when they say Miss Lay was sexually assaulted. Now, Miss Lay reported the incident and police launched an investigation, which we are told is ongoing. The elderly woman died just weeks after leaving the hospital. Her family says the assault broke her spirit and contributed to her death. They are filing suit against Grady Hospital and the alleged assailant, who is listed in the lawsuit as a John Doe.
When she came from the hospital after she said she didn't want to be there no more, it was like her spirit was just broken. You know, I used to try to talk to her. She wouldn't speak too much to me. I guess she didn't really want me to know, but I knew.
Now, we did receive a written statement from Grady regarding the lawsuit. It says, when we were made aware of this allegation, we immediately reported it to law enforcement and cooperated fully with their investigation. APD found no physical evidence to substantiate this claim. We defer to law enforcement regarding any additional information they wish to release. Grady saying that they remain committed to maintaining the highest standards of safety in every aspect of patient care. And again, attorneys saying today that police investigation is ongoing. We have following this. We continue to follow the story. We'll have an update for you starting at 4 o'clock.
All right, if we get an update, we're gonna go ahead on and tell you about the update a little later on, since they're gonna do a little update. Look here, like I had done said, hell, you could be on your deathbed and still get it. That's what I'm trying to tell people here. Remember, you can be dead and still get it. As long as you're warm, you can still get it out here in these doggone street. We got a player who they say done felt on the 79-year-old. Now, I ain't saying that people need to be assaulted and molested and all that fly stuff. I just be having questions like, well, what she look like? What she look like? Because it goes back to when people is on that little slab, when people's on that slab and they dead and all that stuff right there, I'd be like, well, what does she look like? Before the incident had done happened. But again, it don't matter what she look like. It don't matter. And now you got to ask yourself, well, if a nurse who had done did this right here, how many people has he done it to? And has he only done it to alive patients? Have he done it to like the patients who is in comas and stuff like that? Is that on his floor? Is that his wing that he, you know what I'm saying, work on? You know? Do we only like older females? Is it younger females? You know, is it all age ranges? So we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the family want to go ahead on to sue Grady for, I guess, a lack of security. I'm wondering. He said male nurses and CNAs have to watch residents monkey all day temptation. Oh, facts. See, a lot of people don't understand. Especially the CNAs do a lot of bathing of patients. A lot of folk don't know that right there. And it's crazy that if there is players, if y'all want to get y'all some money, become a nurse. Become a nurse, a CNA, something like that right there. You all nurses. Don't even worry about that. Well, a CNA, a LPN, a RN, a BSN, become a nurse. Remember, watch this. No matter where you go, they will hire you due to the fact that there is a lack of male nurses. See, there is a lack of all nurses, but there's way more female nurses than it is male nurses. And they be needing us to lift patients and all that because, you know, the girls can't do it because they girls. They equal, but they girls, you know. So they do need us. So you will get hired like the same day that you apply out here in the street. I'm just saying you have a better chance of going on to get hired. But anyway, so they want to sue Grady, which they are going to be able to sue and win because it falls under neglect. It falls under you hired this person and this person did something to our loved ones, and then her spirit was broke. Once you break the spirit, I'm ready to go ahead on the lead earth. You know what I'm saying? Player at the end say that his mama didn't need much, want him to know. Let me explain something about not wanting your son to know you have been violated. That mother did not want it. women who care anything about you, they really don't want you to know that they have been violated because they know you. They know that you ready to throw your whole life away because of what happened to her. I'm gonna say that again. A woman knows not to let her sons or husbands or brothers with the males in her life know. She don't want she don't want them to know that she has been assaulted because the male's gonna take it there. Typically, not all, not all, not all. Typically, the males is gonna take it there, and then you telling, especially like your son, like I was touched, I was felt on at the doggone hospital. Do y'all know that a player will go into the hospital and be asking questions? Can I just speak to nurse such and such and such real quick because did a great job with my mother. I just want to thank him. I'm just saying. So shout out to the player. Shout out to the son who did not go up there and did not go up there and crash out. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. She know her son to crash out. And it is also the embarrassment, especially mothers. Mothers don't want their sons to know because y'all have to remember we look at our mothers as gods. We look at our mothers as protectors, to be honest with you. Especially if you ain't got no damn daddy. You look at your mother as also your protector. And then to find out that your protector has been violated. Wow. It does something. It does something to your mental. It really do mess you up out here in these streets. But anyway, they're going to get that bag, though. Oh, they're going to get that bag. It ain't going to be as big as they was what like, but they're going to get the bag. Moving right along, I ain't going to eat much. Hold you if y'all just not coming on in. We're screaming everywhere. We're screaming everywhere. We on all these things down at the bottom. I can't say it. Links is down there in the description. Links is down there in the description. They say, Willie, is that a hospital bracelet on your left wrist? That's a good question. That's a real good question. Yeah. Uh-huh. They say I knew women lie since I was 5 years old. That's what's up. Chicago's up in the building. What it do? Yeah. So they say somebody says snow might be on the roof, but that don't mean ain't no fire in the furnace. There it is. I'm trying to tell you. I like that right there. You say Willie, the T, Elon let me know you was back. I appreciate Elon. That's what's up. We round everywhere, y'all. We round everywhere. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe everywhere. You never know. Hell, as y'all saw Wednesday, player got cut off. Remember that right there? Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash app. He say it's payday. It's payday on this STD Friday. It's payday $2 challenge for Unc. Say let's help his med bill. I appreciate that right there. Appreciate that, cause boy, once they send it in the mail, then I'm gonna open it, my face gonna drop down. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. You say, well, I was worried about you. Happy to see you. I appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming on back on in here. Try to have y'all a good time. What is we looking at? Can I get a refresh? Give us a pat on the back. Y'all have made it over 100. I'm guessing it was like at 21 after the hour. It could have been 22. My bad. Let's go on to see what else we got. Let's see what else we got real quick. Because I got a lot. So I ain't it's gonna be a while before I run out of little something. Hold up. I just see where I want to go with it. I just want to see which one of these I want to do first. All right, Pam. Here, we spoke about this right here. We spoke about the situation last week. So this is a refresh. This is an update. Remember the story that we had undid? We just had undid. Hey, I think it was probably Monday or Tuesday that we did the story about the 5-year-old who shot his twin brother, and then they arrested the mama because the 5-year-old got hold to the mama gun. Well, the mother is speaking out. The mother is speaking out. She got something to say. She's just totally, she's just down right now. Here you go.
Tonight, the mother of a 5-year-old boy accidentally shot and killed by his brother last week is speaking out for the first time.
Such a tragedy. DeKalb County says that the boys found their mother's gun tucked away in a purse, and it was stored in her nightstand when that shooting happened. This is a story a lot of people have been talking about because she was arrested shortly after her 5-year-old son was killed. Our Chase Howell talked with the boy's family in an emotional interview about what's being called a terrible tragedy.
Yeah, what?
It got dark and hard.
5-year-old Jeremiah George Jr. shined brighter than the rings he's wearing in this video. But last week, the little boy who was known to be his sibling's protector was taken when he was accidentally shot in the chest by his twin brother.
He was the life of the house. It's so quiet. The house is so quiet without my baby.
Shout out baby out for having her real. We can't understand none that she's saying because she's actually doing this thing called crying. She's hurt. Shout out to Shy Kid for the $2 cash app. Say was so lost when Pastor wasn't on. Oh man, I appreciate you being around here. We back now.
That's 25-year-old Lanicia Bennett, Jeremiah's mother. She was arrested the night of his tragic death and charged with cruelty to children in the 2nd degree, along with 2nd-degree murder.
I would never let anything happen to none of my babies. They are my life.
That's amazing, Mom.
They turned me to be a better person. They helped me so much. They made me grow up. They made me understand.
After the interview wrapped, we got an inside look at what happened the day that 5-year-old was shot and killed inside this apartment. So his mother says that she just got done cleaning the floors and was waiting for the floors to dry, so she had her boys wait upstairs in her bedroom. Next thing you know, she says she heard a loud bang and went running up the stairs. That's where she found her son lying on the floor. She says she continued to give him CPR while she was on the phone with police until they arrived. Jeremiah's death devastating the entire family.
Jeremiah is amazing. Jeremiah's an amazing little boy.
Latea Bennett is Lanicia's mom and Jeremiah's grandma. While we were talking, she could barely form the words as emotions overcame her while she comforted her daughter, looking at one of the last pictures of her son.
What do you do?
So much pain.
What do you do?
That was Chase Howell reporting. Again, police say that the little boy found the gun tucked in his mother's purse, stored in a nightstand. Right now, Lanicia is out on bond, still faces both cruelty to children and 2nd-degree murder.
Cruelty to children. And she said, and they trying to charge her with 2nd-degree murder. We've done multiple videos. We've done multiple stories this year alone with children getting a hold of guns and shooting either themselves and or the siblings or something. I have not seen in none of them cases that they is charging the parent, who is typically the mother, with murder. Maybe child neglect. I've seen probably like 1 or 2 of those, but I don't remember any of them being charged with murder.
Still faces both cruelty to children
Yes.
and 2nd-degree murder charge.
Yeah, 2nd-degree murder. But then again, I don't think that it was in Georgia. So I'm guessing that Georgia's different. Listen, y'all better. Yeah, right. Say it's more to the story. Now, she was mopping the floor. Floor was wet. Send them on upstairs. Go ahead on, get on out the way because, wait for the floor to dry. Send them up in the room. Then they went in her room, purse inside of nightstand. They went into the nightstand and to the purse, to the gun, and got to think that. That's what's up. When they update us, we gonna I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it, say that it's more to the story. I'm in such agreement with you, but that's what they saying. 2nd-degree murder. They know something that we don't know. Emotions. Let's talk about emotions. Especially with you players out here. We understand that females' emotions just, they go to acting crazy, acting up, act stupid, all that fly stuff right there. And we be like, female real emotional and stuff like that right there. And typically they don't be held accountable for the actions that and or the behaviors that they have out in the streets when they is emotional. A lot of times they can destroy stuff, you know what I'm saying, throwing stuff, and we would chalk it up. Oh, that's just a female. That's what's up. Shout out to Tracy for the $50 cash app. I appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, you pulled a resurrection. So here is $50. What's up? I appreciate that right there. Thank you. Now that's funny. That is real funny. I like it. You say wait. At least we did, and I grew up without cameras. Without cameras, now you can just roll the footage back and watch your churn rumble. Oh, yeah. And watch your churn ramble? Yeah. Listen. Damn. That has to be such a good thing to be able to watch video. Again, because a lot of us, we grew up without cameras. So we can't run back and see our childhood. You know what I'm saying? But we can see our children's childhood, and then our children can watch their own childhood. That has to be amazing. When you really, really think about it, that has to be real, real amazing. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash app. You say, you say, I'm not pocket watching, but if you left it like that. I appreciate you being here though, and thank you. Look here. Players, we cannot behave like females, because if we behave like females, things like this right here will happen. Things like this will happen. Put it up on the screen. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 super chat. They say, if we raise 200, can you give us a live tomorrow? Bam. Yeah. Yeah, I can possibly push some back. I possibly can push some back. Let's go on to get these 200 in. You say, Willie, you think this is a result from good mammies not bringing their children to the park to play? Oh. Never know. You say, my childhood was 12 years a slave. Got to be more careful. You say, Pastor gonna be in the ER in the morning. Got to be more careful. You say, Willie got community service on the weekends. Now, I got some things that I am going to do, that I have to do tomorrow, but I'm thinking about the time, and I could possibly squeeze in a little something if it's worth my while. Oh, speaking of players, let's go ahead and get back into this right here. Watch your mouths out here, player. We cannot be as emotional as females, because if we is emotional as females, we end up going to court. A San Diego judge, that's California, has greenlit a criminal trial against a Friday actor. Yeah. And I do not do Zale, y'all. My bad.
A San Diego County judge ruled today that there is enough evidence to move forward with a criminal trial for a well-known comedic actor. Faison Love is charged with felony assault. The actor is accused of ripping a credit card reader off a hotel lobby check-in desk last August and throwing it at a clerk. That woman says she suffered a concussion. Prosecutors say Love was angry after a booking he made through a third-party app could not be honored.
Yes, I did get that body cam, and I may do that today.
Hotel clerk does not want to be identified, but she described the incident on the witness stand today during the preliminary hearing.
Mr. Love again was just going off on repeatedly cussing them out. Everything was every other word was a cuss word, and it was getting louder. I then proceeded to say, okay, that's enough. And Mr. Love looked directly at me, pulled the credit card machine off, and threw it at my direction.
Love's defense attorney says that the clerk told police the night of the incident that Love threw the credit card reader between her and another coworker, not directly at the woman. Love pleaded not guilty to the charges. A trial date has now been set for January.
So he did throw it. He threw it because this thing wasn't honored by the hotel at the Sheridan, right? So he was mad. Don't know what this, but he just mad. He probably just frustrated or something. Probably going through a little something like that. But him in court now. Him in court, because of the decision that he had to make, Mr. Love, because of his decision, they call him like the angry black man. You say he need anger management. Got his ass in court now. We have to control ourselves. I do understand. Well, Willie, we got emotions too as men. Yeah. But due to society say we have to control ourselves because we supposed to be in control. Women can just, they don't have to control themselves. They are not brought up that way to you have to control yourself. So see, we different. We got to stop it. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Hey, you can't be throwing shit at people. Phase on. Those were women. He picked that. No, why you don't have my stuff together? Which wasn't gonna change anything. I don't understand sometimes. It really wasn't gonna change nothing. What time it is? It's 36 after the hour. Y'all was screaming everywhere. We screaming everywhere. Shout out to Phase on. We be doing too much sometimes. I hadn't told y'all that I was gonna tell y'all. I told y'all. Now what was this thing? I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show it to you. I said I'm finna show it to you. Hold on. Did I type? I done forgot how I labeled it, but it should be with an R. Because I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot of what they said that I did wrong. Y'all come on in. Y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. They said I did something wrong because all of you good people was here. All you good people was here. Since all you good people was here, y'all saw what I had going on, right? Y'all saw everything that I showed. Y'all saw, right? We was talking about on Wednesday. We was talking about the LGBT couple. We was talking about a woman had done knocked off her wife. They showed the video. They showed the Ring doorbell or a camera outside of the home showing our stud sister going to the vehicle, coming back with the gun. As she came back with the gun, the frame, they stopped it. They stopped the frame. They circled the gun so we'll know that that's a gun, right? Regular stuff. Like typically when we do stories like that and somebody has a gun, they will freeze frame and they would circle and or point an arrow to the gun to let us know that there's a gun on the screen. Got it. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 cash shot. You say listening to Jam Pony in your memory. I appreciate that right there. Sound like hey, but that's some Florida shit right there. Jam Pony Express. That's what's up. Listen. Say, Willie, you was wrong for reporting the truth. Possibly. I'm finna show you, good people. Let me make sure I can see it right. And make sure I be able to read it when I put it up on the screen. I'm finna show you, good people. This is what they say. I just told y'all what it was, right? This thing say review an issue. Woman shoots and kills wife, sentenced to life in prison. Jordan's banned from school. That was my title. He said, take a look at your content and our policies. Here's an example of how your content didn't follow community guidelines, but make sure you follow all policies. He said the content featuring firearms policy. This content was removed from YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why they ended the stream. I just told y'all what I was showing. The videos all over YouTube. I showed the video of the stud sister going to the vehicle, coming back on camera. On camera, they showed the gun. They circled the gun. They talking about I violated a firearm policy. Yes. He said, Willie, it wasn't a live stream of it. Facts. It was a it was a doorbell or a camera video. Mm-hmm. Say, Willie, it might be time for a class action lawsuit against YT because they playing with your money. This is what I've been trying to tell people for years. This is how they play. Yeah, selective censorship, maybe. But I think the day before that, I did the story. Remember, we did the story on the police down in Miami who was chasing the dude inside of the yellow car, the yellow Lambo. They shot him when he got out of the car, and you know, when it came down to them showing us the gun, they freeze the frame when the officer picked up the gun. Hell, the officers had these things called guns. I don't get it. He said Willie will win the class action lawsuit to get $20. Got to be more careful. Was it a YT video used, and is it still up? Yes. Yes. This thing say content that shows live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm isn't allowed on YouTube. Channels not in compliance with this policy may temporarily lose their ability to live stream. What? Content that shows live streaming while holding and handling or transporting a firearm isn't allowed. Yeah. It ain't allowed. So again, when people be bothered that content creators and or streamers be asking for the donations and asking for the support, people getting their feelings. How y'all asking for money out here? That ain't no real job and all. I be like, y'all really don't get it, huh? Y'all really don't get it. Do you know content creation is a thing that you file on your taxes? Y'all don't even much know it. So when a lot of people say, well, that ain't no real job, well, we pay taxes on this shit. I don't know a non-real job that pay taxes. I have no idea. No. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. They say, remember the vid that you showed? Player found the cop and then got up to throw 2 guns over the fence before the cop shot. Yeah. Yep. Sure I did. You say, Pastor, call Ben and get your reparations. I should, huh? I really should. This is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Oh, I shout out to Keisha then. Shout out to Keisha for the cash app, for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there, for real though. Thank you. Yes, they moving the goalposts again. And I am not, what is the thing? I am not crying or making a complaint. My complaint isn't coming from nowhere. Y'all was live watching me. I have the video to prove that it was not a live stream. All of these, I want y'all to think about this. They have rapping videos where they had guns, the ooh-wops, they got the thing. Hold on. We also did the show about the dude who went to New York. He had the AR-15 and he went on up in the building. You know, the mass shooting in New York at the NFL building or something like that. And they freeze frame and they showed he had an AR. Those videos are still up. Those live streams still up. Every other live stream I've ever did that they paused and showed the gun, those videos are still up, and those live streams was not cut out. Was not cut off and removed. Remember that. It was removed. Luckily, I record and, I have it in the back. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 super chat. Well, a $2 cash out. You say, this is why Unc need our support, black people. This is what I be trying to tell people. Listen. And this is why when I see like my counterparts, like my lighter hue counterparts, and boy, they be getting supported because lighter hues understand it more. I'm guessing that lighter hue folk, they understand it more, that places like YT be playing too much. Places like YT literally be playing too much. Shout out to Alex for the $2 super chat. Say for your hold on. For your commissary, for your commissary on your next trip to YT jail. I appreciate that right there. It's a doggone shame, y'all. Now listen, as a subcontractor through YouTube, we have to do this thing when we get these types of messages, when we get these types of community guideline strikes. You have this thing called the appeal process. You click a button to appeal. This has to be one of the fastest response that I got after I clicked appeal. It was less than 30 minutes. Because you appeal for hoping that a human being looks at this policy problem or the violation that they're saying that you have committed, that you just have violated. Less than 30 minutes. This is the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? They do this. Now, where's my doggone? Let me go to my thing. Where my email at? Bam. Email. What date was that? Your content has been removed. Got that. We've reached a decision on your appeal. We've reviewed the title of the story again, and we confirm and confirm it's not allowed under our firearm policy. Your video won't be put back up to YouTube. We understand that this may be frustrating, but we're committed to keeping YouTube a safe place for everyone. See, this is how they talk to you. We understand that you may be frustrated, doing your damn job, not bothering nobody, not doing anything that will have YouTube not a safe place. Not doing that at all. But we're committed to keeping YouTube a safe place for everyone. How? Our goal is to help you succeed on YouTube. We encourage that you take a look at our community guidelines and keep them in mind when posting content in the future. Yep. So that's how they be out here acting. Yep. Yeah, what it is. How many people we got in the building? How many thumbs up do we have? We have 149 thumbs up on this wonderful SCD Friday. Y'all know that they're not sending out notifications. Y'all know it's a lack of support that's been out here in these streets. This, what I've been going through for years. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $5 cash out. You say, Pastor, I always like, donate, and share. I appreciate that right there. I just need for everybody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that right there. It's just, hey. You say, Willie, somebody lurking in the chat, snitching to YouTube. It could be. It could be. But it's just a shame that these types of things happen when you're literally not violating a policy. That's so sad. I've not violated a policy. But they say it, you appeal, they still say it. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's just stupid. It's really, really stupid. But I don't own it. They do. Moving right along, y'all. I ain't gonna even much hold you. It's 52 past the hour. 52 past the hour. Let's go ahead on and get into the main event. The main event of the thing out here in these streets. Got a situation. And the thing that we like to talk about a lot is domestic love. Domestic love. One more again. We got another big story out here. We have a loving. Let me go ahead and put that there up on the screen. That's a beautiful picture. Beautiful pic. Shout out to Fifi for the $6 cash app. Say just because. I appreciate that right there. For real though. You say black tube. Hell, we need one, I guess. There is remembering Malaya Bess. In case y'all don't know who Malaya Bess is, that's the beautiful sister that's sitting on her husband's lap. Having a little shot of wine, I would think. It looked like a little wine glass. To me, that was a beautiful pic that somebody took of them, just both sitting down and having a good time. Such a loving couple. That's what it looks like to us. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash out. You say, let's raise this money for Unc, even if he don't tomorrow. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. Wait, hold on. What did you say? You say YouTube has paid moderator jobs, scanning and reviewing content. You say, what if one of them just doesn't like a certain creator? Facts. Yep. It's a whole bunch of, angles we could take at it, but I don't know. What do you do? And this is one of the reasons I've been saying for the longest. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know we have a whole bunch of content creators out here, and the only thing that they do is content create. You better be doing more than content creating. You better be creating offline. You better have you some type of trade. You better have you a way to get you some money that cannot be taken away from you. Just trying to help. He said the moderator is a single mama. We love single mamas around here. But you might be right. You might be right. Anyway, y'all, look at. This loving looking couple is a husband and a wife. The husband, a good husband, loving husband, had done killed his wife at the job. Her friends speak out. And y'all gonna hear something in this doggone story that gonna be like, I got a question about it. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash shot. You say, we love you, player. I appreciate the love. I love y'all back, man. Just thank y'all for keep showing up and showing out. Thank you. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what they talk about.
Victim. Now at 10, those who knew this young woman, 24-year-old Malia Bess, are honoring the life she lived. The apartment complex manager was killed while at work at a Jackson apartment complex. Thanks for joining us.
That's why you wrote that she was 24. I didn't even know her age until she just said it. Say she's 24 and he's 52. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's going to change my opinion. Go ahead.
Tonight at 10, I'm Megan West.
And I'm Troy Johnson. Jackson police have her husband in custody tonight, accusing him of her murder. The situation unfolded at Westwood Apartments just after 11 this morning. Police said that Bess's husband, 52-year-old Ron Allen, surrendered more than 2 hours after the standoff began. Chief Joseph Wade said it took several surrounding agencies to arrest Allen.
35th homicide of the year compared to 71 this time last year. We've shown a drastic reduction in homicides, but again, this is domestic related. This is a husband taking his wife's life, then putting all of these other people's lives in danger, including law enforcement. Very sad day, but I'm glad that we were able to mitigate this situation without any further loss of life.
Friends and family are mourning the loss of Bess. Those closest to her say the relationship had become dangerous, and now they're sharing her story in hopes of helping someone else.
I legitimately cannot believe this. I will remember this day for the rest of my life.
16 WAPT's Crystal Tisme joins us live from the complex where Bess worked tonight and has more on what friends had to say.
Shout out to Rockhound Publishing for the $5 cash app. You say the Y and the T won't let me super chat anymore. That's a doggone shame. See? They doing something. They is affecting my livelihood. Go ahead.
Well, Troy, friends say Bess was a great person and that her death is something that will stick with them for a lifetime.
My last text message was this morning. I told her, I said, you're going to be fine. I love you. And she said, I love you too.
Friends and family are heartbroken after the death of Malia Bess. Police said she was killed by her husband, Ron Allen, at her job at the Westwood Apartments in Jackson.
She did not want to leave him. She had to leave him. And he didn't want her to leave him. She had to leave him because she just had to for her own safety. As we can see, she did not feel safe sleeping next to him.
Shout out to SCM for the $2 cash app. Say Tides, Pastor. I appreciate that right there.
Manisha Simmons is a close friend of Bess. She said their relationship was rocky, causing Bess to move out of their shared home and in with a friend. Simmons said Allen was also harassing her at work.
Did he have a hip replacement or something? Did the player have a hip replacement? And shout out to Baby Al for having tights on.
Close friend of Bess. She said their relationship was rocky, causing Bess to move out of their shared home and in with a friend. Simmons said Allen was also harassing her at work.
He was actually at my house yesterday on my couch.
Sure was.
And we talked, about them working the relationship out or whatever. And he left. It was nothing. It wasn't nothing alarming. I didn't feel anything. So
shout them babies out for having a real. That's the part that I was like, wait, what? Where was her husband at?
Friend. Simmons said Allen was also harassing her at work.
He was actually at my house yesterday on my couch.
Sure was.
And we talked, about them working the relationship out or whatever. And he left. It was nothing. It wasn't nothing alarming. I didn't feel anything. So
Bess's friends remember her as a mature, career-driven woman and a great friend. Simmons has a warning to those who may be in a similar situation.
Even if you're not afraid, even if by every single shadow of a doubt in your mind, you think that that person would never do that to you, if they threaten you one time, take it seriously.
Okay, all right. That be just one time.
And this is an ongoing investigation. I'm reporting live in Jackson. Crystal Tisme, 16 WAPT News.
All right, Crystal, thanks. Well, we have been covering this developing story all day. We'll continue to monitor it tonight and beyond. You can find the link.
Okay, let's go on to this one.
Melendez.
Melendez. Get that off my screen, man. As y'all come on in, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. We finna go ahead and get into the second video. Here we go now.
15 minutes, Jackson police identified the woman killed after being shot at a Jackson apartment complex. Hello, I'm Erin Pickens.
And I'm Megan West. Jackson police say the 35th homicide of the year is the result of a domestic situation that turned into a standoff. Police identified the victim as 24-year-old Malia Bass. People who knew her said she worked at the apartment. Police said
he is 52. Oh, Ron 52 with a little hip problem or something like that. He probably twisted his hip or something, you know. Ain't no
he was
telling.
shot and killed by her husband, 52-year-old Ron Christopher Allen. The shooting happened in the leasing office of the Westwood Apartments in the 3100 block of Robinson Street. 16 WAPT crews have been on the scene since about 11 o'clock this morning when several law enforcement agencies responded. We have team coverage tonight with Beth Al Miles, who spoke with those who knew the victim. But we begin with 16 WAPT's Crystal Tisme with what we know about the situation right now. Crystal.
Well, police believe this was a domestic dispute with Allen shooting and killing his wife after she expressed wanting to end the relationship. A standoff in broad daylight. Jackson police responded to a domestic situation at the Westwood Apartments. One person is dead, another in handcuffs.
This was his wife, my understanding. She worked here at this location, and he came to this location and took her life. I really wish that we could have done more to prevent this, but we have people that don't know how to deal with emotions, who do not know how to deal with somebody wanting to move on with their life.
Jackson Police Chief Joseph Wade said a man opened fire at the apartment complex where his wife worked before barricading himself inside for 3 hours. Police believe she was trying to move on from the relationship. Chief Wade said multiple law enforcement agencies worked together to get the suspect to turn himself in.
This shows ultimate collaboration in law enforcement. You have the chief of the Clinton Police Department out here. We have the Byron Police Department, Clinton Police Department, Capitol Police Department, Hines County, JPD. We all work collectively to make sure that nobody else lost their life.
Chief Wade says this was a tragic situation and loss to the community.
This family has been, destroyed. Because of this, heinous, callous act in our community.
Yeah.
And this is an ongoing investigation. I'm reporting live in Jackson. Crystal Tisme, 16 WAPT News.
All right, Crystal, thank you. Westwood's website shows this property is owned by Lind Living out of Chavano Park, Texas. We called their office. We were told they can't comment because they had not yet been provided with any information.
The shooting and standoff happened in the middle of the day and came as a shock to the people who live at that complex.
Broad day. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 cash app. Say, get yourself a pony tape before you leave Earth. Got to be more careful.
16 WAPT's Beth Al Miles continues our team coverage live from Westwood Apartments.
Shout out to all the young goods. Shout out to all the young goods. Y'all think that y'all could just, you know what I'm saying, tease a player like that. You think that you gonna be running the street with your little friends and all that fly shit. Baby. You mines now. Yeah. You done signed these papers. We done had a whole wedding. I done spent my money. But you mine now. Yeah.
So many people here say Malia Best was more than just this regular old property manager. They say she was caring. They say she was mature, but
she was a property manager at 24?
They say she had so much life left to live. Now, so many people here in this apartment are left to pick up the pieces, asking so many different questions. Who, what, when, why, and how did this happen? Now, everybody that we spoke to said the same thing. They didn't just like her, they admired her. Friends tell me that she was 24 years old and just getting life started. Those same friends told me that she's also from Chicago's South Side. And, while they say they saw the signs, they genuinely didn't expect this.
Don't love nobody to death. Let them live. That girl was 24 years old. She had her whole life in front of her. She could have went on and been with somebody else and had a whole nother family life or whatever if you just was willing to let go.
Yeah, but why was she trying to leave that man? What happened? Huh? And why was she at this? Why was she at this sister house on the couch? Why? What?
Saw the signs, but we didn't see the sign. You know what I'm saying? Like the big sign. We saw that, it was getting to a point where, I told her to go back to Chicago.
You told her to go on back to Chicago. He's on your couch too. If she was 24, why is so these were her friends? These women look way older than 24. These women look at least in their 30s. They late 30s, maybe early 40s.
You know what I'm saying? Like the big sign. We saw that, it was getting to a point where, I told her to go back to Chicago.
You say like Chicago's safe. Facts. Yeah, no. What is we doing?
The woman who opened her home to the 24-year-old says she's now faced with the painful question what to do with her things. She was staying in a spare room, her clothes still folded in drawers. I asked her, what do you even say to a mother flying in to pick up her daughter's life? She paused, looked down for a second. Then she told me, nothing makes sense right now. This community is heartbroken. They say she had so much potential and just wanted peace. As this case continues to unfold and we gain more clarity on a motive and how these things happen, we'll continue to let you know. We're in Jackson tonight, Bethel Miles, 16, WAPT News.
Say she surrounded herself by bitter bitches. Got to be more careful. Look at. Is this a moo-moo? Is this going to be classified as a moo-moo? And watch this. She almost slipped by mistake on purpose. She almost bent down and picked up something off the ground the wrong way. She was finna bend over and let the back end blow on up, which in my mind she should have, so we could have just seen it and had some more to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
The woman who opened her home to the 24-year-old said
you almost want to do like this right here to try to look. You so nasty. Y'all so nasty. But y'all would have looked too. Just saying.
She's now faced with the painful question what to do with.
Is this considered a moo-moo though? Mm-hmm. Anybody? You say that it's a calf-tone shirt? Say she married her sugar daddy and thought she could leave. He said, Granny, what you doing with all that? Yeah.
Her things. She was staying in a spare room, her clothes still folded in drawers. I asked her, what do you even say to a mother flying?
So she left. She needed to get away, but she loved them so much. Like in the first video, one of the friends was saying that she just loved them so much. Hell, she didn't want to leave, but she had to leave. And that's typically a domestic love story. You don't want to leave, but you got to leave. I would say just continue to stay there. Notice all of the people right now who is in domestic love relationships and they together, they're still alive. All of the people who is in domestic love relationships today and they is together, they still alive. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. He say, I wonder how they met and why was he at her friend's house. He said there's a part of the story missing. Hell yeah. Because he was on my sofa and we was just talking. And I ain't see no red flags or nothing. I ain't see them who talk about getting them back together. So then I want y'all to understand this right here. So so was she living with the one with the muumuu dress on? Was she living in her home? Think about this right now. They saw the signs. You said that that's an old sundress. Oh, all right. It's an old sundress. Listen, they saw the signs, and if she could not live with her husband, she went to her friend's house. They had all the clothes and all that fly stuff there. So she actually moved her stuff to her friend's house. The one Right here. Why would you allow this man to come in and you have a conversation on your couch? He was on your couch and y'all were just talking. She ran away from him, I'm guessing because she didn't like him to be aggressively touching her and showing how much he loved her, which y'all would say he was being violent. You would let this man come around here to try to talk it out, to try to, and it's understandable because it happens in the community to where a man will come around and talk to his wife, mama, and try to explain like what's going on, why she acting like this, and why she won't come back home and stuff like that. We do stuff like that, so that's understandable. But I don't know why if he was so bad, ain't no way in the hell that she should have let this man come in her house while she had that woman who ran away from a possible violent relationship. I done forgot what I was trying to say. She shouldn't have had the man there if she's housing the woman who ran away from a so-called violent relationship. That's all I'm saying. He should not have been able to come on in your house if she ran from a violent relationship. Think about it. If you want to chat with you outside and all that fly shit, all right, cool, but why is he inside your goddamn house? You know what I'm saying? What if the ladies would have rather been with him? What if one of them would have rather been with him? Think about it. And if he's 52, he is the one with 9 times out of 10, he is the one who got some paper, right? 9 times out of 10, he is the one who footed the marriage bill. 9 times out of 10, where they was living, he is the one who sponsored all of that stuff right there. What if them ladies would have been like, well, why he ain't pick me? I'm in the community too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we do have women who look at things this way. Well, why he picked that young girl? Why he ain't get somebody his own age? Now think about this right here. What if he would have got somebody his own age? He should have probably been dead too. So I'm just saying. What if one of them wanted him? Hell, what if they both wanted him?
From Chicago's South Side. And you know, while they say they saw the signs, they genuinely didn't expect this.
Don't love nobody to death. Let them live. That girl was 24 years old. She had her whole life in front of her. She could have went on and been with somebody else and had a whole nother family life or whatever if you just was willing to let go.
That's probably what she was trying to do. Run on to somebody else. You weren't with that. He signed the thing that women want men to sign. He signed that "Till Death Do You Part" paper. He signed that "Till Death Do Us Part" paper. The only way that we will be apart is through death. And he's 52, so he's older than me. So he grew up in a time to where people loved and wanted to be in like a relationship, wanted to be like a family and didn't want to break up. See, we came up in a time to where when like we got together, like we didn't want to break up. Like we couldn't even see breakup. But y'all young folks, 24-year-olds, y'all see breakup. I don't see. I'm gonna leave it alone. But a lot of you all, a lot of you good people, a lot of you young folk, this internet has been destroying the mindsets of you young folk out here because y'all think that y'all could just get in and get out. And it's okay. People have feelings. People have feelings. People have feelings. And then we have to think about it. I can possibly believe that he had done told him, if you leave me, I'm going to kill you now. Because it's like the friends say, if a person threatens you one time, you better believe him. You better take him serious. So in my mind, he had done threatened her at least one time. Where did she go? Not far. Where did she work at? The same place. So he didn't have to know where she was living at, but he knew where she was living at. But he didn't even do it there. He did it at the workplace. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. He said, Willie, I've been in relationships. The women's friends cause us to break up and then turn around and try to get with me. I've been experiencing that all my life. I have been experiencing these little bitches be having these no good ass friends who trying to smash this pimping, you know what I'm saying? And then talk a bitch out of he ain't good to you, baby, and he ain't the one for you. But when they be trying to get at me, and I point out, you see your girl right here. I'm showing you that she been trying to get at me now. You gonna keep listening to the little crazy bitch? All right. Bye. And I break up with the bitch and then go smash the chick. And then go back and tell her, she told you. Listen, I was just I was wrong. I was wrong because I was putting my life on the line, which I shouldn't have done. Do y'all understand that they done turned off the comment section? So I be paying attention to a lot of these stories. A lot of these domestic love stories. They will cut off the comment section because they know, and just in my mind, they know that there's more to the story. They know that there's more to the story. And it's crazy because on both of these videos that I just showed, they cut the comment section off. They know that people got something to say. That's crazy. But hey. Do not, ladies, I want y'all to understand, because a lot of people, especially y'all young girls, a lot of the older people will tell y'all, well, this is why you don't deal with no older man. Let me explain something to you. I've been doing these videos all year, last year, the year before, for over 10 years. No matter what age of a man that you get, all ages will kill, will remove you off earth. So don't let women, because it will be women, don't let women prevent you from being in love with whatever age the man is, as long as it's an adult. No matter what age it is, all human beings have this thing called emotions. All human beings have the ability to kill. Because I know on the internet, they is pointing out, this is why you don't deal with them old dudes and stuff. She should have had somebody her own age. He wasn't the one for her. Yeah, shout out to David for the $2 super chat. You say, what if her friends told him to do it? Ooh. You say, Willie, her friends knew she was messing with the maintenance man. That's a possibility. Listen, she probably was cheating. You say, women tell too much personal details in their relationships to their friends, and then the friends want to experience what she's talking about. Oh, that's a fact. That's always been a thing. People have always been having to tell women, stop telling your homegirls about your man. And they still tell them about us. Go ahead on, sisters. And then it gives us ability to hunch all her friends. It really, really do. Really, really do. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much show you. Sad story. Sad story. Let's go on out here and talk let's talk restaurants. Let's talk restaurants, because us as a people be doing too much. Be doing way too much. We going out here to, what is this thing called? Let's go around here to BOJANGLES. We going around here to BOJANGLES. Between McDonald's and I would say McDonald's, we had one like at the Taco Bell or something like that. Now we got some at the Bojangles. There was a brawl at the Bojangles, a restaurant shift manager. And it's been these damn managers who have been getting into stuff. We have a shift manager attacked by a team member and families. And the person's family. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat hashtag no tears. Oh, that's a fact. Here we go. They didn't have no tears.
They held them down. The mom pointed a gun at the other team members, seeing if they jumped in.
New at 9, a fast food manager says that he was brutally attacked by his own employee after an argument escalated over the weekend. Happened Saturday night at Bojangles on Whitten Road near Hillshire Circle in Bartlett. Now, part of this violent encounter was caught on camera. Tonight, we learned 40-year-old April Smith and her 17-year-old daughter are both charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault.
40-year-old. Mama done jumped on into something.
Fox 13 Sierra Jordan sits down with that manager. This is a story that you will only see right here on Fox 13.
A 19-year-old shift manager is recovering after he was assaulted right here at Bojangles by his own team member and her family. Now, he told me he was just trying to do the right thing, but that situation turned violent.
It was frightening after I got that call. You know, my son is screaming, "Mama, help me, help me."
What started off as a joke quickly escalated into a violent attack Saturday evening at Bojangles on Hillshire Circle.
Her son was screaming, "Mama, help me. Mama, help me." That is so deep.
19-year-old Bojangles shift manager and his mother, who asked to remain anonymous, tell Fox 13 it all unfolded around 9 p.m. while closing the lobby. Police say a customer made a comment that angered a 17-year-old employee, and when another worker laughed, a fight broke out between them.
I was just trying to work the rest of my shift. I had 3 hours left.
The manager explains he tried to break it up, but the 17-year-old employee began pulling his hair and vandalizing the restaurant. These pictures show the damage inside the restaurant. Surveillance video then shows her holding a knife, which police say she held up the knife in a threatening manner toward the manager.
She said that she was going to kill him. Another team member had to get the knife out of her hand.
Police say the 17-year-old suspect made a call to her mother for help.
Stop. This is the 17-year-old? Where is her uniform?
Video then shows her holding a knife, which police say she
This the 17-year-old? It's too big.
held up the knife in a threatening manner toward the manager.
She said that she was going to kill him. Another team member had to get the knife out of her hand.
Police say the 17-year-old suspect made a call to her mother for help.
Me and the employee that I separated the fight between the first time, she said that we jumped her. That's all I'm surprised about. Like she
See, believe all women. She done told her mama that they done jumped her. Nobody laid a hand on her.
That I separated the fight between the first time, she said that we jumped her. That's all I'm surprised about. Like she called back and just screamed that we jumped her so angrily while crying.
That was not the case.
You mean that big tough bitch who had the knife call her mama screaming and say we jumped her while crying? She can cry?
The manager explains he was trying to de-escalate the fight. Moments later, police say 40-year-old April Smith, the 17-year-old
Shout out to April, looking like I stood, sister, but go ahead.
employee's mother, showed up with a male and female suspect.
They jumped him. They held him down. The mom pointed a gun at the other team members, saying if they jumped in, that she would shoot them. And on the video, it shows one of the male suspects pistol whipping him.
Surveillance.
The male had a gun. See? Oh, players, I keep trying to tell y'all, behind that monkey, we subject to fail.
It shows one of the male suspects pistol whipping him.
Surveillance.
Now, I wonder if they'll cut me off now because he has a firearm in his hand and I'm doing the show. I'm showing the video where they call this a live screaming. Huh?
Surveillance video then shows Smith hitting another 17-year-old employee with a metal rod. The manager says he hid behind a dumpster until his mom arrived. He says he needed 20 stitches near his eye and suffered other injuries.
I'm honestly glad that the hits I did take didn't take my life. I'm glad to still be here.
Wow.
I reached out to Memphis police for an update on this investigation. They told me a 17-year-old Bojangles employee is charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, and they are still searching for a male suspect. Anyone with information can reach out to Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CAP.
I hope that the 17-year-old get time in prison. I hope the listen, do not drop the charges. Don't do none of that fly shit right there. I hope the 17-year-old and the 17-year-old mammy do some time out here. But see, reacting to what somebody tells you, and I be wanting to tell you players, when you all get the call, especially humans with monkeys, when y'all get the call that they have been hurt, violated, or something like that right there, assaulted, assault. When y'all hear the news, pause. Get out of your emotions. Pause. You don't know the entire story. Pause for a second. Now you can get going, but pause for a second and be like, I don't know the whole story, but I'm finna go around there, but I don't know the whole story. You know, and stop jumping up big and shit. You got to get more information. So her big head ass done call her mama on around there, and the mama gathered a young player with a gun. Come on up here with me real quick.
Screamed that we jumped her so angrily while crying.
That was not the case. The manager explains he was trying to de-escalate the fight. Moments later, police say 40-year-old April Smith, the 17-year-old employee's mother, showed up with a male and female suspect.
They jumped him. They held him down. The mom pointed a gun at the other team members, saying if they jumped in, that she would shoot them. And on the video, it shows one of the male suspects pistol whipping him.
Surveillance video then shows Smith hitting another 17-year-old employee with a metal rod. The manager says he hid behind a dumpster until his mom arrived. He says he needed 20 stitches near his eye and suffered other injuries.
I'm honestly glad that the hits I did take didn't take my life. I'm glad to still be here.
So he did hit him with that pistol. The pistol is in his left hand. The pistol's in the left hand.
Did take
He cracked him.
Take my life. I'm glad to still be here.
Got to be more careful. I heard everybody get incarcerated and never get out. But because they're female. And hell, they still looking for player. They still looking for buddy. And listen, when they find buddy, it's a felony. And 9 times out of 10, he probably has a background to where he's not even legally able to have a firearm. That's another felony. All because a customer made a joke and the 17-year-old got offended by the joke and another employee laughed. That's what set it off. So now her mama just got in trouble. I guess the other broad got in trouble and they looking for the man. All because this bitch couldn't take a joke. That's all the steps. A joke was made. She got offended. Co-worker laughed. Now she's arguing and fighting with a co-worker. Mama, they jumped me. Mama done got arrested. We looking for buddy who pistol whipping. Behind her, can't handle her business at 17. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Yeah. It's all because of her. All because of her choices. Y'all gonna stop falling for the little crybaby shit. I'm trying to tell you, and I've been saying it for the longest too. You need to be crying. Crying, because crying actually does work. Crying has worked from the beginning of time with females. And we just been falling short of glory, just be believing a bit. But it is what it is. Moving right along. As y'all come on in, y'all we screaming everywhere. We screaming everywhere. I need the support. It's STD Friday around here in the street. Can't do it without you good people. I'm not finna say something. The 414 kill walk is checking on in the place to be. What it do? New Jersey's up in the building. At the 732. Pimpin', what's happening? You say YT on your bumper, passer. That's what's up. Hashtag free passer. Say late, but I made it. Tennessee, the 423 is up in the building, man. Thank y'all for being around here. Thank you. And let me make sure I get this right here right. Bam, pop that. Got that there up. We're looking good. Let me get a refresh. Is we over 200 with a thumbs up? On this wonderful STD Friday? We had 162 thumbs up. We over 200 people in the building. I need some more. Can we get some more thumbs up? It's not going to hurt, y'all. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's April. Damn, it's August the 1st. Payday, y'all. Pay the people that y'all owe. There's no excuse. Pay the people that you owe. Don't push it back to like the second check of the month. I do understand that it is August, and ain't it 5 weeks? In this month to where if you get paid every 2 weeks, I am surprised that they still got jobs that pay every 2 weeks. That is ridiculous. Yep. Y'all get paid five times this month, if you get paid every week. If you get paid every 2 weeks, y'all get paid 5 times this month. Well, I keep saying 5 times. 3 times this month. Don't push y'all rent back until the 15th. Do not do it. Don't push your lights back. Don't push your water back. Stop pushing shit back. Stop pushing it back. Sacrifice. Make a sacrifice so you can catch up. If you is behind, make a sacrifice so you can catch up. You don't need to go to the club this week. You don't need to go to the club this month. Remember, school finna come back in. You don't need to go to the club this month. Sacrifice being out of the club for a month. Just sacrifice it. And then a lot of times you all don't like to be at your own houses, your own apartments, your own townhomes, your own scatter sites. A lot of y'all just don't like to be at the crib because you have not set your home up for comfortability. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. He said, I only got 200 left after paying my rent and knocking out my bills. Yep. See? But they paid though. You ain't even got to worry about it for a whole month. You say I get 3 weeks check because I get paid twice a month. Yep. Hey, that's perfect. It's a good old August. Good old August month. Bam, say pleasant candles when you push your light bill back. Hell yeah. Yeah. Go ahead on and order pleasant candles. If you're still pushing your light bill back, you gonna need these shits. Listen, all right, play with it. He say, Willie, why I ain't getting no notification from Elon them? He say, whatever you want to call it. He say, tell me about you on right now. Say, play extra late. Got to be more careful. I appreciate that right there. I don't know why it be taking so long for the notifications to go out if they do go out. Systems is acting up. Maybe the systems is overloaded. Have no idea. Yeah, we got a sad story. On this damn Friday. Sad story. Let's go on see the sad story. Grab that. Bam. We have a mother. A loving mother. A loving mother who is now being charged with cruelty for not taking her 14-year-old son to the hospital. Willie, why did her 14-year-old son need to go to the hospital? And to all of us parents out here, if your 14-year-old son weighs the pounds, weighs 49 of them, you got a problem. Here you go.
A Hall County mother is accused of child cruelty. Her 14-year-old son was found weighing just 49 pounds.
Man, if y'all don't shot that baby out for having her real and doing that, come on now. This is the mouth. She got the right here going. This is my, come on, man. That's the mouth she got. Go ahead.
Channel 2's Brian Mims is live in Oakwood, where investigators say the woman claims she didn't even know her son needed to get to the hospital.
Her son, 14, weighed 49 pounds. I don't know that my son need medical attention. I just, at 49 pounds. Go ahead.
Yes, the police report says she would have taken him herself had she known. She and the teen lived in this building behind me here at the Peaks of Oakwood's apartment complex. I spoke with one neighbor here who says this place abounds with children. I hear them playing now, and he says he wishes there was something more he could have done. The mother is 44-year-old Hashaba Yahuda. Oakwood police showed up at her apartment July 25th and found her and her 14-year-old son in a bedroom. He weighed only 49 pounds. Doctors say a typical boy that age weighs at least 84 pounds.
I didn't know at least a 14-year-old could weigh 84 pounds. That's the least on average, like an average type? No.
I knocked on the apartment door, but nobody answered. Police say they received a call from a gastroenterologist's office asking...
Shouldn't you also take your 14-year-old to the hospital if they weigh 84 pounds? I think that's a little light. That's a little on the light side right there, right?
Them to check on the child. According to the arrest warrant, the doctor said lab tests showed he was in critical condition and needed to get to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. But the doctor said the mother was screening calls and would not answer multiple calls from the office or hospital. Paramedics ended up taking the 14-year-old to Children's. Kay Pass lives in the same building and says she had never seen Yahuda and the teen.
I'm just very shocked. I did not know. I haven't seen much of my neighbors, really. Everybody kind of keeps their self here.
Police say Yahuda told them that she wanted to get his iron under control and take him to a hospital in Gainesville, not Children's. The incident report says when police told her he was going to Children's, she said, "If I knew I had to take him, I would have." Neighbor D.M. Willis, who doesn't know the family, says he regrets the community couldn't have done more to help the teen.
We have been hands-on with these kids, and it's very unfortunate and sad to hear that a 14-year-old was surrounded by the village, and the village did not warm this kid. It didn't feel the fire of the village.
And police told me the boy remains in stable condition at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Live in Hall County, Brian Mims, Channel 2 Action.
If I knew I had to take my child to the hospital, I would have took my child to the if I knew. There was no signs. Listen. This is one of these sisters who would miss all the red flags. She would literally miss all the red flags.
Yes, the police report says she would have taken him.
Right. I'm glad that you pointed that right there. You say, what the hell is he talking about? I gotta go straight back to Buddy. Buddy say because of the village and the village fire and the fire in the village and damn it, the child didn't feel the warmth. Wait, what? Hold on, pimp. We're gonna give you a chance to say it again, player. Go ahead.
And it's very unfortunate
to help the teen.
We have been hands-on with these kids, and it's very unfortunate and sad to hear that a 14-year-old was surrounded by the village, and the village did not warm this kid. It didn't feel the fire of the village.
It's a damn shame that the village didn't warm the child. Damn it, he didn't feel the fire.
14-year-old was surrounded by the village, and the village did not warm this kid.
The village didn't warm him. Got it. He's using metaphorical terms and stuff.
Feel the fire of the village.
He didn't. Damn it, because the village is the fire, and the village didn't surround them. That would have made it hot. So it was like the warmth. If you surround the 14-year-old in the village because it's hot, the warmth. Then no. Okay. All right. I understand that he's speaking in metaphorical terms and stuff like that. Yeah. The fire of the village. He got a good point, though. I really ain't tripping on, buddy. I like her facial expression though. Like y'all taking this shit too serious. It ain't like he was 45 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He was 49 pounds trying to get his iron under control.
49 pounds. Channel 2's Brian Mims is live in Oakwood, where investigators say the woman claims she didn't even know her son needed to get to the hospital.
At your ripe age, damn it. Well, how old they said the baby was? But she's a parent. She's an adult and 14, so she in the 30s. I'm going to give her a 30. If you in your 30s and like you don't know, see, children is best left with their mamas though. You in your 30s and you don't know.
She didn't even know her son needed to get to the hospital.
Yes, the police.
But she knew that her son iron was out of control or low, right? Right. So she was trying to get her child's iron together. So she knew that his iron wasn't together. She knew that part, but not that he needed to go to the store. Let's say to the hospital. You said that she 44? She 44.
Report says she would have taken him herself had she known. She and the teen lived in this building.
I would have took him to the hospital if I'd known that at 45 pounds. You supposed to take your child to the hospital. Hell yeah, I would have took. Do y'all understand what a 14-year-old boy that's 49 pounds would kind of look like? Like really, really slim, but with a big head. And y'all know we make jokes about kids with big heads. You know what I'm saying? Hell, kids make jokes about kids with big heads.
Behind me here at the Peaks of Oakwood's apartment complex, I spoke with.
He said that boy was low on everything. That's a fact. Not just iron. That boy was low on everything.
With one neighbor here who says this place abounds with children. I hear them playing now, and he says he wishes there was something more he could have done. The mother is 44.
With just that face now. I don't know if she like cooking and that's like flour or something like on her neck. It's like a birthmark or something. But this is her Instagram photo. Like she just got the picture of like, y'all gonna arrest me for this? This is stupid.
Year-old Hashaba Yahuda.
Yashaba Yahuda. So she was named that.
Oakwood police showed up at her apartment July 25th and found her and her 14-year-old son in a bedroom. He weighed only 49 pounds.
They found her and a 14-year-old in a bedroom. So you mean to tell me that they got a one bedroom? Or at this point, was she trying to care for him and she just had him in her room, but they's in the 2-bedroom? You say I was at least 170 pounds at 14. He say I got as heavy as 235 pounds at 16 playing football. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I've ever been 49 pounds. I think I just skipped past 49 pounds. I don't remember being 49 pounds.
Doctors say a typical boy that age weighs at least 84 pounds.
But in what communities? 84 pounds.
Knocked on the apartment door, but nobody answered. Police say they received a call from a gastroenterologist's office asking them to check on the child.
That's a good one right there. They say Willie, she didn't see any other 14-year-olds to compare him with. You got a point. And plus, that's her baby. Yeah.
According to the arrest warrant, the doctor said lab tests showed he was in critical condition and needed to get to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
That means critical means that, yeah, you low on everything. You low on all your fluids. You low on all your nutritional necessities.
But the doctor said the mother was screening calls and would not answer multiple calls from the office or hospital.
Do y'all even understand that they said that the child needed to get to Children's Hospital in Atlanta? I want y'all to remember that. In Atlanta. Watch this.
Paramedics ended up taking the 14-year-old to Children's. Kay Pass lives in the same building and says she had never seen Yahuda and the teen.
I'm just very shocked. I did not know. I haven't seen much of my neighbors, really. Everybody kind of keeps to themselves here.
Police say Yahuda told them that she wanted to get his iron under control and take him to a hospital in Gainesville.
Stop. She wanted to get his iron together, but then she wanted to take him to a hospital in Gainesville. Gainesville is not in Georgia. Unless there's a Gainesville, Georgia. Let's see. Is there a Gainesville, Georgia? There's a Gainesville, Georgia. Shut the front door. Hall County? Where's Gainesville? I got to see this on the map. Wait a minute. Gainesville, county seat of Hall County, is located approximately 50 miles northwest of Atlanta and 100 miles southwest of Greenville, South Carolina. Gainesville is the largest of 6 cities in Hall County. Wow, I didn't know that, baby. Teaching me something. See, because of my mind went because in Florida, we got one called Gainesville. You know, where the Gators and Florida Gators and stuff at. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to make a little point. You mean to tell me that they were gonna take that the baby needed to go to the hospital in Atlanta, but she was trying to take the baby to Gainesville, Florida? I'm like, bitch, that's a 5-hour drive. This is what I was thinking about. My bad. That's just 50 miles north. You know, she wanted to go to a certain hospital. Got it.
Not Children's. The incident report says when police told her he was going to Children's, she said, if I knew I had to take him, I would have.
That's it for me right now. If I knew if I had to take him, I would have. So anyway, in closing, children are best left with their mamas. This is what the court say. This is what society say. This is what society says. And her body, her baby. And she get to do whatever she want to do with her child. She get to do whatever she want to do with her child because that's her baby. That came out of her. You didn't carry her. Or you didn't carry him. You don't tell me. Damn it. This is my son. Got it. It's your son, baby. Your son. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she did everything in her power to take care of her baby. That's her baby. That's not your baby. Tell me what to do. I mean, if I knew that's what I had to do, of course I would have did it as a mother. Of course. I don't want anything bad to happen to my baby. No. Let me get that off my screen real quick. And get them people off my screen because they ain't making no sense. I get them on my screen. Oh, got one for you. It's crazy out here. Listen, y'all, we're screaming everywhere. And y'all know what everywhere mean. We got links down in the description. And listen, if y'all is not subscribed everywhere, y'all saw what happened on Wednesday. Y'all saw it in real time. And it just so happened on Wednesday, I was only screaming on YouTube. Because if I would have been screaming everywhere, like I would normally do y'all know that's crazy? That is so strange that I did not scream everywhere and they took a player down. But if I was everywhere, then I would have kept the show going. I would have kept the show going if I was everywhere. And that's why I tell you, good people, y'all have to be subscribed to everything, everywhere. Even if you don't use them other places, just please, if you want to watch a player, subscribe. You never know when we gonna fall short of glory. Huh? Trying to tell you something. Moving right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Y'all women just would never learn. I don't think that y'all gonna learn. We have a situation. We have a good old situation out here in the street to where we have and I want to go ahead on and stretch that out. We have a situation out here. We have one of our deputies is down bad. We have a Harris County Constable deputy is under investigation due to TikTok. And I want y'all to understand, everyday life depends on what we have went through the day before and what we're about to go through that day. Behaviors depends on a lot of times how we wake up and the things that we went through prior. Your daily behaviors depends on what you went through prior a lot of times and or how you have woken up and what you feel like, right? Well, we have an officer who tells everybody how the day is going to go due to what she didn't get the night before. Here we go.
A Precinct 5 constable deputy under an internal investigation after posting a TikTok that went viral. In this video, she suggests since she didn't get what she wanted the night before, everyone is getting a ticket. Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia in West Houston getting answers from the sheriff's office and speaking with residents there.
In a viral video that has since been deleted, we see a Precinct 5 constable deputy joining on a TikTok trend and having some fun, but that could cause her to lose her job. Don't stop yet, get it. In the video, you can see the deputy taking some notes, joining in on the TikTok trend. And
y'all see what it say? Didn't get cracked last night, so everyone is getting a ticket. Golly. But listen, this is how it happens. A lot of times where we may see aggressive police officers, it's because of what they went through the night before with their significant others. This is real life, y'all.
Blurring out certain parts of her uniform, but she leaves her name visible to see. We saw other videos on her account where she's in uniform doing some TikTok trends. Her account has since deleted, and we spoke to some people here in the Precinct 5 area who tells us she's free to do whatever she wants on her personal time, but when she's representing the company and representing the law enforcement agency that she works for, she has to be more cautious.
I think it's real inappropriate and disrespectful.
It's very unprofessional, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be doing nothing like that. It's unprofessional.
When you got a player in skinny jeans and acid wash jeans, skinny and acid wash jeans, telling you what's professional and what's not, you know you done fell short of glory.
Real inappropriate and disrespectful.
It's very unprofessional, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be doing nothing like that. It's unprofessional.
We reached out to the Harris County Precinct 5 Constable's office for a statement on this viral video that has since been deleted, and this is what they told us.
Our administration is aware and Internal Affairs has opened an investigation. We have no other comment at this time, end quote.
You know, when you're professional, you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk a certain way. You carry yourself a certain way when you're in your work clothes. That's what you do outside of work. That's cool, but in work, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she should have did that.
Say, Will, I thought they had aluminum foil on his lap.
Does this make you, like, distrust the people that's supposed to be serving and protecting this area?
I feel like they playing. No, you just being childish. Like, you ain't taking nothing serious.
You say they playing, you being childish now. Got to be more careful.
You ain't taking nothing serious. You gonna write me some tickets because you ain't get cracked. It's crazy, but hey, it's society and the world we live in right now.
When you got a young darker hue player who recognized that it's crazy out here in these streets, that's a real dumb move. But listen, this just goes to let you know when we come across people and their behavior is like off the charts, you know, to where you can recognize there's something wrong with this person today. You know what I'm saying? It's something that they've been through the night before, or they probably just heard some information today. Somebody pissed them off, you know.
Not as much as distrust, but really you can't, rely on them. It doesn't make them look professional. When they start posting videos like that, you can't even take them seriously. Then they wonder why, hey, when you see them and they be like, oh, why you didn't respect me or why you talking to me like that? Well, because, you don't treat yourself like a woman and you ain't treating yourself like a police officer.
Ooh, I like what he said. Why you treat me like this? Oh, because you don't treat yourself like a woman. Ooh.
Why you talking to me like that? Well, because, you don't treat yourself like a woman and you ain't treating yourself like a police officer.
The Internal Affairs investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you updated with the results from that investigation as soon as we know it. Reporting in West Houston, Jonathan Mejia, Fox 26 News.
You know, no matter what position a man is in or what position a male is in, for some reason, we really do know that right from wrong thing. For some reason, we know what's conduct unbecoming out here of a female. We just know it. We just know it. There is no complication to it. There's no complexity to it. You know what I'm saying? We know it. Now think about this right here. She would be deemed as a cute or pretty police officer and still didn't get cracked. Huh? Think about all of the beautiful sisters that y'all see out here who is single. All of the beautiful sisters who is getting turned down. See, because a lot of people don't even think that beautiful women get turned down. And I be trying to tell y'all, for every bad bitch out here in these streets, there's a player sick of that bitch. Huh? Beautiful women get turned down too. And boy, once you turn down a beautiful woman, you damn near got her. You pretty much do anything that you wanted to do. Try and tell you something from experience. But yeah. She's a beautiful woman, and whoever she wanted to crack her didn't feel like it, or didn't come through, or he was probably with somebody else and didn't have time to crack that baby. He couldn't fit her in the schedule. Hell, maybe she's with somebody, and that somebody is in her home, and he didn't have time to smash her. You know, because he was probably busy on watching corn or something like that right there, watching sports or something. He didn't feel like smashing that baby. Hell, he probably got home late, you know. But any which way, she posted it and wrote this. Now, a lot of people may say, man, she was just joking. A lot of y'all don't understand. This can be looked at as a joke. But if you have dealt with people and people's behaviors, you will understand that this is reality. This is real. From how your property managers be acting, the people in HR, people in your rental assistance spots, and people in the grocery stores, especially people who work fast food. Y'all be having attitudes out here, and y'all be working fast food. Have y'all ever dealt with somebody at their job in fast food, and now you thinking to yourself, like, bitch, you should have stayed home then? If you that mad about something, you feeling like, bitch, you should have stayed at the crib. You didn't have to come to work. You do know that you didn't have to come to work, you know. And again, a lot of our behaviors is coming from the day before, and or how we got up out the bed that day. I'm trying to help. Did we ever get over with the 200 thumbs up, though, man? Y'all see a player was down bad. We just got 185 likes. I'm so hurt. Hell, I should have been watching it to keep promoting it, but I didn't think that I needed to keep promoting it when I'm trying to get over 200. Doggone shame, but hell, we got what we got, and it is what it is. So to all of you workers, to all of you people working, stop doing your little TikToks in uniform. I don't know if that's y'all slow as fuck. Listen, I understand that you all see other people doing things in uniform, but common sense should tell you that you is representing the company that you work for. Now, if you ain't got no damn job, if you don't work for somebody, then it's understandable. But if you in uniform, you don't think that these people care about how they is being represented? Ain't nobody tell y'all that the way that you purport yourself is already an issue if you purport yourself in a bad light. So, but now you purporting yourself in a bad light while in uniform. People slow. It is what it is, man. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here in these streets, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. We got 187 likes. That's sad. That's sad for STD Friday out here. I'm still trying to stay afloat. I'm still trying to do what I'm doing. I'm fighting against the machine. Fighting against the doggone machine. You say, Willie, I lose my appetite when people in the food service have an attitude. Hey, listen. I just say, man, can I get my money back too? Not with that little attitude. No. No. You say common sense is not common. That's a fact. I do not. I do not need your attitude affecting the food that you is serving me. Hell no. He said, passer to prevent more shutdowns from YT. Represent yourself as EDSA. You are educated. Oh, you are educated. Education and documentary and firearms won't bother your scream again, Pastor. It is crazy though, because the person wasn't live screaming. That's what makes it so stupid. It's so stupid. Got to be more careful. 187 likes. We could have got to 200, y'all. We really could have got to 200. Man, listen, y'all. Please remember, subscribe to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 Degree channel. I keep saying it, and y'all still will not. Well, people who have not subscribed just will not subscribe. I keep trying to do some standalone videos. Keep trying to do that right now. It's hard. It's hard to fight against this big ass machine. It really is. Y'all finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed. It is SCD Friday, so we coming back. SCD Friday. We gonna be on the night shift. We're coming on back 7 o'clock. So y'all please come back. I hope y'all come on back. I hope y'all was entertained also. That way it'll inspire you to come back or motivate you to come back. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I is. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm gone. Bye-bye. Who over here on Rumble? Thank y'all for being over here on Rumble, man. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being over here. Twitch, Twitter, Kick, all that fly shit. Thank you. What did I miss? Real quick before I go ahead on and get on up out of here. Bam. Got a lot of people who hadn't watched. I appreciate y'all. Listen, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back tonight. I may do something a little special too. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, man.